Gada Maher immigrated to Australia from Egypt a decade ago with an impressive resume in tow. With a master's degree in business and a string of leadership roles at global organisations under her belt, she anticipated a smooth transition into the Australian workplace.
It was a bit of a shock to me because for almost a whole year I couldn't find a job. I kept applying and applying.
She eventually found a job, but not in a senior position. And after years of submitting numerous applications, she's lost hope of elevating back to that level.
I think there is a general fear of employing immigrants who just arrived in the country.
Diana Kios is the author of a year-long study on diversity and inclusion in Australian workplaces.
What we found was that some organisations were doing a lot of ad hoc initiatives like unconscious bias training and perhaps having guest speakers, but on their own they weren't really doing much to change the culture.
After conducting numerous focus groups with employees from 42 organisations across New South Wales, Ms Kios found that many are failing to strategically infuse diversity across their workplaces.
We can't just have people from one particular cohort in one specific job. We need to have a broad range of different types of people in these jobs at all levels of the corporate hierarchy.
One of very few organisations practising this approach is White Ribbon, a not-for-profit organisation that advocates against domestic violence. White Ribbon was commended for its open office plan, which creates an inclusive environment, while employees involved in the study were able to speak freely and have thoughtful disagreement without fear of negative consequences.
We want to be able to create an organisation that is the sum of the many parts, and those parts must feel that they have the right and the obligation to contribute effectively and that their contribution is valued.
Diana Kios has begun working with Australian workplaces to develop a diversity framework so they can move beyond the tick-the-box approach. Abby O'Brien, SBS World News.